Good morning. So I have a couple of important questions for you here today. Do you have integrity? I bet you don't. Do you lie? I bet you do. No matter what it is that you said, there is a person in your life that you continually let down and go back on your word to. You lie to this person regularly. Now, it's not your kids or your spouse or your priest. It's worse, much, much worse. The person that you have no integrity with and perpetually lie to is you. How many times have you told yourself you're gonna change something, you're gonna improve something, you're gonna stop doing something, start doing something, and then you didn't? Now, even when you tell yourself something that you're committed to doing, you don't even believe yourself because of your history. You know that you're a liar, a cheat, a not to be trusted person from proof of experience. This is why your accountability of yourself sucks. What's interesting here is you probably don't lie to others. You probably keep your word with others. In fact, you are probably a very integral person for others. This is why you need others to hold you accountable. So in this session, I want to help you regain your integrity with yourself, because you cannot go on being a lying, cheating, untrustworthy person to yourself, the most important person in your life. And then how to leverage your integrity with others in order to help you achieve your goals and resolutions. With all the how-to and happy stuff that's out there, let me just bottom line it for you. Psychologists studied the question empirically, and the results are shockingly not what you would think. Psychologists say that we will be happy when you win the lottery. No. When you move to a new state, city, or house. No. When you become famous. Nah. Married. Oh, not so much. When you have children. Definitely not. No. Psychologists have found that we are happiest simply when we can see the evidence of our progress. We love to feel accomplished. This is why people love to-do lists. Every time you check something off, you get a dopamine hit. It's awesome, right? This is why we make such big lists. We love checking things off. You don't have to identify yourself here, but I bet many of you out there even accomplished something and it wasn't on your list, so you added it to your list just so that you could check it off. Am I right? Yeah, you know who you are, because that's most people. We love to see the evidence of our progress. So you want to set up mechanisms that provide you visual recognition of your progress. This is why I created the Achievement Management System inside the Living Your Best Year Ever program. The goal achieving system that I've used for over 30 years now. It is responsible for helping me achieve all the big goals that I have. It helps you plan and then monitor and then review progress all along the way. So you get to see the evidence of your trajectory all the way to achieving those seemingly impossible goals. Now, I've used all sorts of additional visual support and tracking systems so that I can keep integrity with myself and make myself happy by seeing my progress. I'll take a new key behavior that I'm working on, like let's say tracking the number of jam sessions that I get in per day, or meditating when I try to do that, or doing core exercises, whatever I'm trying to be consistent with, but I've been struggling to be so. I'll take one of those big desk calendars and put it up on the wall of my office where I have to stare at it all day, haunting me until I get that big red X on it for the day. And I love looking at the daisy chain now of those success red X's starting to stack up. It makes me feel good. I've used stopwatches to time the amount of time that I'm spending on a key behavior and then record it with the goal to increase that number day by day. I've even used a pocket full of pennies. Let's say that I'm working on increasing the expression of a positive attitude or the amount of praise that I'm distributing. I will put 10 pennies in my left pocket at the start of the day. Then every time I proactively say something positive or give someone praise, I will take a penny out of my left pocket and move it to my right. If I say something negative, or I bandwagon somebody's gossip, or I'm critical and say something disparaging about anyone, I have to take a penny from my right pocket and put it back into my left pocket. The goal is to have all 10 pennies end up in my right pocket at the end of the day. Of course, there are all sorts of mobile apps for this, But I don't prefer things that end up buried in my phone. I like them physical and very visual. I don't want them hidden away anywhere because I don't want to allow myself to hide from them in any other way. You have to figure out what works for you, but the key here is to keep it simple and keep it visual so that you can keep yourself accountable and keep yourself from lying to yourself. So tell us in the comments, what is your one key behavior right now that you've been putting off or haven't been consistent with that you're now gonna commit to working on today? And what visual anchor are you going to use to keep track of it? Whether it is your Living Your Best Year Ever system or one of the other mechanisms that I showed you or an invention of your own. Tell us that in the comments below. Hey, my Darren Daily friends. I hope that you were able to come clean with yourself today in this session and confess where you have been lying to yourself. Listen, we all have done it, including myself. It is why I created systems to keep myself in check. I mentioned one of those in the episode, the Living Your Best Year Ever journal. Another is the entire 6-week Jumpstart course. Week by week, I help you build the operating system of the compound effect into your life. It gives you a clear, simple process and plan and makes staying on track easy to do. You also journey through with other fellow high achievers so the accountability is made fun and easy to do. If you could use a jumpstart to get yourself going on a new goal or to help you get back on track with an easy to follow process, working with me and my A-team, just click the link below to learn more.